I'm glad the teacher didn't hate us, right? Didn't call out on us just immediately. 6 periods followed by homeroom and the day comes to an end. Good. Finally, school's out. Yeah, Sunara it is. Sunara stands up. His unbridled excitement contained only in the first fist he repeatedly pumped in the air. Wait, you were here? I've been sleeping next to you all afternoon. By the time I was dreaming of you two, I was dreaming of the two of us eating pocket together. Ugh. So you'll be coming along with me after school this time, right? Yeah. Okay, let's go. A wonderful world is waiting out there for the two of us. Sunara picks up his bag and leaves the classroom. What aren't you coming? And you even said yeah this time, didn't you? Well, I thought I may be able to trick you again. Most people would be tricked by something like that. Man, that was fun. Okay, you can go now. And after all that, you're not coming with me? Ozaki, if you keep doing this, you can make some new friends, damn it. Alright, Sunahara runs away with never speaking his bizarre parting words. I grab my bag too and stand up. Well, we just bring Sunahara along. I guess it wouldn't. I guess it would be very different from the situation we're in if Sunahara came along. I'm at the usual corner of the hallway. Katomi isn't here yet. I place my bag by my feet and lean against the wall. Who should I introduce her to today? My mind is buzzing with thoughts, with the whole building is filled with after-school bustle, students carrying their bags or walking home in a procession. Katomi's taking a long time to show up. I wait another 15 minutes. I hear the chime from another first school announcement. Please come to the teacher's office. Uh-oh. It's summoning Katomi. Why would they be calling her? Because she's an honor student, or is it about her truancy? It's hard to tell. Either way, it'll be a while before she gets here. But if she takes too long, the person I want to meet her might go home. While I'm wondering what to do, the chime rings again. It must be important for the same broadcast to repeat every 5 minutes. Maybe she's somewhere where she can't hear the announcement. Or maybe she's already gone home. I'm starting to get worried. Maybe I shouldn't have forced her to meet new people. Or maybe she's had a certain emergency. I don't think Katomi would break a promise or ignore the school announcement. Oh boy, this is weird. I feel like this is gonna matter. Enter the alright. Oh, I guess we're doing that. I decided to go to the teacher's office. Don't want to be nosy, but knowing how stubborn Katomi is, I have to go. She might be frozen in indecision, not knowing which one to prioritize. Wait, that'd make her a robot. The fact that it's possible is scary. Excuse me. I'm making a half-hearted greeting and into the greeting at the teacher's office. The guy in the counter glares at me and turns away rather unsubtly. I look around and see Class A homeroom teacher stands up. Itchy nose hasn't come yet? What? She looks at me strangely. I'm not in any of her classes and I've never talked to her before, so I guess it's only natural. Man promised to meet with her. Me with her? Her? You? We don't have to be so plain with your surprise. She didn't show up at her meeting place, so I thought she might have come here first. Just wanted to check. Oh. Katomi's meeting with you, huh? She sized me up. You're Okazaki from Class T, right? Yes, ma'am. After answering her, she smiles pointedly. You're pretty famous, you and Sunara-kun. In a different way from, Katomi, of course. Is that so? I'm annoyed at being paired with Sunara, but I just nod obediently for now. If Katomi promised me first and didn't go, she probably isn't at school anymore. How do you know that? A similar thing has happened before. I'm almost positive that's the case this time. It happened before. Well, see you. If you're not in club, you should go home too. After saying that, just quickly heads to the visitor's room. Alright, at least you didn't... Whatever. I return to a meeting spot, but the excited Katomi still isn't here. I wonder where she went. I wait another 20 minutes before giving up. What happened to her? Just I bend over to pick up my bag. Hear the sound of campus shoes walking toward me. They stop in front of me. She's finally here. I look up and smile. You're a little late today. Yeah, some stuff happened. Well, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Start walking together. Why are two guys walking together like friends? I don't get you. You're the one who's completely incomprehensible. Not as much to you. Whatever, stop this stupid crap and let's go. Huh? You aren't waiting for me? Not even for a second. Didn't you say you were a little late today? Your subconscious caused you to imagine, because you don't have any friends. I don't know, you're being dodgy, but you're being a huge ass in the process. Then name one good friend of yours. One good friend. Poor Sunahara. I leave the lonely Sunahara behind. Don't leave me here! He catches up to me full of desperation. I'm glad they cut off the sad music. Yeah, you, what? You're a good friend. We're delinquents and failures, but we're irreplaceable buddies, right? I have to agree with Sunahara here. After what happened in the last path, yeah, I agree. This manly piece of garbage faced me head on and starts saying a bunch of stuff. Sunahara. Okazaki. The only funny thing about what happened was your face. Who the hell do you think you are? A complete stranger. Leave him behind. What the hell? I'm gonna kick your ass. He catches up to me, filled with desperation. Here we go again. Hello, stranger. Do you want something from me? I was kidding. Please wait. Don't say we're strangers. Let's go together, please. But a lonely guy. If you insist, I guess I don't have a choice. Don't know how it ended up like this, but I decided to go with my self-proclaimed friend. Well, that's life. I don't get you, especially your life. Come on, man. You didn't miss Sunahara at least a little bit? Oh, fuck. I mean, I did kind of miss Sunahara. Okay, that's this part. This is the last one, I think. I mean, even a little bit, dude. Things have been less, I mean, for the short amount of time he was on screen, he did make me laugh quite a bit there. He brings the funnies, I'll say that much. Late once again. Path to school is quiet. And we're gonna skip. Oh boy. Fourth period begins. Oh boy. Here we go again. I'm usually late, but I tend to perk up a bit around this time of day. Katomi's probably on her way to the library. On the other hand, I'm forced to kill time while staring daggers at the teacher's back. Absolutely no opening. Rather, he's totally got eyes in the back of his head. Being truant over the past few days must have triggered this. I'm trapped until the lunch bell rings. On top of that, the class runs long by 5 minutes. Damn it. The moment the teacher leaves, I fly out of the classroom. It's a war zone. The breads are up. The popular ones are all gone, but I don't have time to chat with the lunch lady. Try to find a couple of good ones and push my way over to the cashier. Run up the stairs. As I approach the library, tension I've never felt before fills the air. The sign reads, "Open, please be quiet," instead of the usual close, but they take notice of me. I leave the area. Oh, I considered visiting Class A, but decided against it in the end. Instead, I returned to class and eat my bread alone. I chose the buns based on what I thought Katomi would like instead of the ones I'd prefer. I'm bored out of my mind during afternoon classes. Countless minutes drag by as I try to hold out. By the time I open my eyes, the final bell is ringing. Homeroom has ended and students are leaving the classroom with their bags. Still drowsy, I look around. What is Katomi doing right now? The library is probably open after school, so she wouldn't be there. We didn't promise to meet up, so she might not go today. Does Katomi still have any intentions of waiting for me in the first place? I think of Katomi. I might only be introducing her to friends of my own self-satisfaction. It might be more stressful for Katomi than I originally thought. She's so shy and terrible at human interactions. Might have decided not to see me anymore. Hello, Tomoe-kun. Hello. Good afternoon? No, that's not the problem. If you're so shy and terrible at human interactions, how do you enter someone else's classroom if it were nothing? Wait, don't answer that, my bad. Tomoe-kun, you're bad? Whether or not I'm bad, you're weird, without a doubt. Weird? Yeah, very. I can tell the remaining students are watching us like some comedy act. Let's go somewhere else. Just come on. Oh. The moment I grab her wrist, she blushes bright red. I take the strange genius girl away from the classroom. You should be good. I let go of Katomi's hand when we arrive at our usual corner on the hallway. Katomi's face is still crimson. Because of that, I'm starting to feel self-conscious. I'm surprised you could come into my classroom. Doing that would usually make someone embarrassed. Was I too absorbed in the moment? And we didn't discuss meeting up today. I thought I should apologize for yesterday. Yesterday, you mean after school? After saying that, she looks down meekly. Tomoe-kun, you were doing so much for me, and I broke our promise. Don't worry about it. I often ditch meetups too. Victim is usually Tsunohara though. I'm really sorry. Never mind me, the teacher were calling me yesterday. The moment I say that, Katomi's expression darkens. Becomes dodgy again. Apparently known that she was being called and ignored it on purpose. Really unlike her. I consider asking her why, but I decide against it. Katomi will probably tell me when she's ready. Well, whatever, right now we have to make you some friends. Yes. Responds with an innocent smile. Who is today's friend? Oh, you're getting into it. That's the attitude I like to see. It makes it all the more worthwhile to me. Let's see, for today... Thinking about my acquaintances. Excuse me, I turn around and see Fujibayashi standing there. Oh boy. Yep. Because I can timidly holds out my bag. So Ryaki had escaped in the classroom with Katomi that I completely forgotten about it. He didn't have to come all the way to give it to me. I would have gone back for it. Here, Ryu, remember that time where I would have just left it there. It's not a big deal either way. But I just didn't think it was good to leave it. Thanks. I take my nearly empty bag from Fujibayashi. This might be sudden, but I want to introduce you to someone. Tomi's hidden behind me as usual, but I push her out from front of Fujibayashi. This is Katomi, she's a friend of mine. Ryu remains silently dumbfounded. She continues staring blankly at Katomi. Katomi is also looking at Ryu strangely. It's like two small animals meeting by chance at the top of a tree. They both probably think the other is strange, yet similar to themselves. Come on, Katomi, say hi. Hearing my voice, Katomi comes to his senses and bows. Hello, Tomoe-kun. That joke is getting old, so I'll think of a new one later. Ryu makes the first move. Takes some cards from her uniform pocket. Awkwardly, she manipulates the cards. Oh. Scatter. As expected, they fall all over the floor. Oh, frantically picks them up, pans the cards out, and holds them up to Katomi. Please, pick any three. Are you a bully? Don't look at me as if you're about to cry. I'm telling you your fortune for tomorrow. Pick any three cards you like. Pluck, pluck, pluck. Gingerly chooses 3 cards. Looking at Katomi's cards, Ryu is deep in thought, and then she says, Katomi, you'll not make any friends tomorrow. Wow, that's sorry, Ryu. Don't make any prophecies. That's totally ignore. Don't make prophecies that totally ignore my efforts. But that's what the fortune says. Tell me what she got in more, what she got in more detail. The Jack of Spades, the Joker, and the Jack of Hearts. Start explaining the cards Katomi chose. The Jacks picked as the first and third cards indicate individual people. I know she's serious, but something about this is unconvincing. Is that right? According to me. About spades and hearts, the 2 suits have edges that mean the opposite of each other. In other words, the 2 individuals won't get along. Oh. Second card, the one in the middle, represents the one who will connect 2 individuals. And that's me. This is horrible. Jokers end everything. In the card game of Daifugu, the Yuden Joker ends everything too. Turn. Trot. Hey, wait. Unable to bear this harsh fate, Katomi tries to run off. I quickly grab her collar to stop her. Listen, Katomi, running away crying won't change the situation. You have to face reality. Seems like it's beyond her capacity, but she tries to nod as best she can. It's just a fortune. It might be right, but it could also be wrong, so... A fortune is different from a prophecy, because it's not a prophecy. the meaning of the words are weak, and Ryu tries her best to quell the situation. Anyway, this is Ryu. She's our class rep. I'm Ryu Fujibayashi. The Q you met yesterday is her twin sister. Did she, was that yesterday? Was that yesterday? I thought it was 2 days ago. It's the younger one. Personalities are different. Maybe not. They're dangerous. I don't know, dude, because yesterday she wasn't here, right? Whatever. The personalities are different, but their dangerous natures make me think it runs in the family. Katomi staring at Ryu. Timidly points at her own face. Katomi. 3 hiragana letters, Katomi. Call me Katomi-chan. Katomi-chan, got it. Is Ryu-chan a bully? I don't think so. Did something just to make her think you are. Hope you two weirdos become good friends. Yes, if it's okay with you. She agrees. I'm glad she differs from her sister in this way. Weirdos? Weird? It's a figure of speech. Don't worry about it. Then I'll excuse myself now. Ryu-chan, goodbye. Okay, bye-bye. Paladin walks away down the hallway. Phew. Katomi must have been nervous. She lets out a big sigh. You did well back there. Managed to introduce herself well. We're making progress. Compared to Fujibayashi, Katomi seemed much more level-headed. Let's move on to the next one. Lift my bag and start walking. That's when I noticed Katomi didn't have her bag today. Hey, where's your bag? Oh, I think I left it somewhere. There's lots of books important to me inside. Completely forgot about it. Let's go look for it. Katomi nods repeatedly. Definitely he's the same type of creature as Ryu. I feel certain of that. Okay. By the time we pass through the school gates, it's already evening. Descend the tall hill side by side. After spending a lot of time looking for her bag, Katomi's clutching it as though it's precious. She must have been really preoccupied to have forgotten about something so important to her. I was too absorbed in the moment. I thought I should apologize for yesterday. Hey, Katomi. What do you want to do once you've made lots of friends? Well, let's think about it after you've made those friends. Okay. I don't think introducing her to friends has gone very well so far. I thought it would be easy, but it didn't turn out that way. I think about what Katomi said. Tomoe-kun, you're doing so much for me, and is this really for a sec? Maybe Katomi's just draining herself from me. These worries keep popping into my head. Katomi and I don't speak. She just walks by my side. Hey, Katomi. Is being introduced to all these people nothing but trouble for you? Tilting her head to the side, Katomi looks at me. I was always alone. I never wondered what it would be like to have friends. Oh. But I've been thinking about it recently. Being by myself is lonely. I think a little about what it would be like to make friends. Maybe it's too hard for me. That's not true. Okay. Her worries are probably overshadowed her hopes right now. She just needs an opportunity like she had with me. Tomorrow's another day. Hoping that Ryu's fortune telling will turn out wrong. Tomoe-kun, see you tomorrow. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Watch Katomi quickly walk off into the distance. Turn around. It's already getting dark. I'm used to walking alone too. Why I keep meddling with her? I really wonder why. Third period. I'm resolved to do a certain something. I have to do battle with the teachers every day just to see Katomi. Can't put myself in a worse situation than before. To that end, decide to focus on class until my attention runs out. The subject at hand is geography. Geography, yeah, great. Yeah, good. One of the main countries of the Pacific Rim that comes to mind is Australia. Australia. I think that's the country with lots of sheep. Is it? What's the capital of Australia? Anyone? It's Sydney. That's the obvious answer, but in reality, Australia's capital isn't Sydney? Right, I think I've heard of it before. It's like... Chiru Michiru, or some other fancy name. What? And Chiru and Michiru are the Japanese transliterations of two characters from the play The Blue Bird by Maurice Maeterlinck. They are brother and sister whose original names are Til and Mittel, respectively. Alright, so that's not right, obviously. Trying to ward off sleepiness and review the things I know on the subject. That's right, it's Melbourne. Mel is a little sister and Born is the older brother. An evil witch must have turned them into sheep. They go through many trials, which the two overcome together, and it's around that point that I lose consciousness. Are you kidding me? Really? And no one even paid attention. When I wake up, it's break time. And spend the rest of the class dreaming I was having a great time with sheep. A big improvement, to be honest. Australia's capital is Melbourne, not Sydney. I store one useful piece of knowledge. Yeah, sure that will be useful sooner or later. Possibly thanks to my hard work. Fourth period is a study hall. With the bell signaling the start of class, the students on day duty is passing out worksheets. I spend 30 seconds haphazardly filling mine out, then I leave the classroom. That's probably not the best. I head to the usual library, put my hand on the handle of the sliding door. Seeing that it's open, I feel relieved. Alright, hello Tomoya. Hello Tomoya-kun. Katomi is reading barefoot. She hops up and smiles. You're here early. I've been here since the second period. Oh, sorry, sorry for making you wait. Do you want to eat lunch? It's still early. I actually haven't bought any bread yet. Oh, she seems a bit down. It's been 2 days since we've eaten together, so Katomi may have been looking forward to it. Listen, I already thought about what to do today. Tilts her head like a little bird as she looks at me. Listen, Katomi, what you need most right now is proper greeting. And a proper retort. Oh. What you talking about? No good. Your reaction time is too slow. Katomi droops in depression, so I tap her on the shoulder. Alright, let's start training. Okay. What you talking about? Not the retort part. We're practicing your greeting. We worked on Katomi's self-introduction greeting together. Trying to come up with a standard phrase that'll work for everything is harder than expected. Play the role of a stranger and make Katomi practice again and again. I'm sure we'd look odd to a bystander, but we both take it seriously. Before we know it, the noon bell is about to ring. I'm gonna go buy some buns. Okay, I'll wait for you here. I'll buy the complicated sweetbread, the kind that you like. Okay, I'll look forward to it. Smiles a little. Alright, there's she smiles a little bashfully. Okay, there's still an air of loneliness about her, though. Oh, I know. You should come with me. To the bread store. You never bought bread yourself, right? It's okay. Only the bread lady will be there right now. Go now, you'll get to see all the kinds they sell. There are a bunch of you haven't seen yet. Places her hand over her chest and thinks for a moment. She's curious about new things despite being so shy, so I'm sure she's interested in coming. After a while, she timidly asked, "They won't bully me?" No one's gonna bully you. There's a lot of bread. Yeah, wanna go? Yes, I wanna go. She says it quietly, but I'm sure that's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear her say. Okay. Then it's settled, let's go. Okay. Her bare footsteps echo off the floor. Hold on a sec. Put on your shoes. Oh, right. I just walk there barefoot. It's fine. Head down the hall of the cafeteria while Katomi walking beside me. It's not her usual quick pace. Her stride is quite timid. It feels like she's half filled with hope. The other half is filled with worry. When we get to the store, the lady just finished lining up the buns. Oh my, ditching class with your girlfriend today. Ugh, I can't. I'm ditching, but she's really smart, so she's exempt from class. Oh, really? That's amazing. That didn't help at all. She doesn't believe a word I say. Alright, Katomi, do your greeting. I push Katomi out from her hiding spot behind me. Hello, Tomoe-kun. Not that one, the one we practiced. Okay. He faced the lady head on. Hello, nice to meet you. Hello, nice to meet you. With a tense expression, she bows. I'm Katomi Ishino. I don't know, is it Ichinos? Is it just Ichinos? I'm not sure. From class 3A, my hobby is reading. If it's alright with you, will you please be my friend? I don't think you need to go that far for a lunch, lady. Oh my. The lady's eyes widen at Katomi's excessive greeting. I see, you're the famous Katomi-chan from the Ichinos alley. Maybe it's a silent S. Ichino? Anyone who's lived in this town from some time would know of her. Her parents were great scholars. Says it matter-of-factly, but it's news to me. Is that so? It is. While answering her, Mia, she turns to Katomi with a soft smile. I'm glad you're doing well. I can sense the tension felt away as Katomi's shoulders relax. Your boyfriend's treating you well, right? Pick any and as many as you like. Alright, I'm a man, so I'll treat you to anything you want up to 500 yen. Wow, 500. I send a signal with my eyes. Oh. 500 yen is pretty stingy. That's good, Tomoe. Just a little quicker and the time will be perfect. Anyway, go pick the bread you want. What you talking about? Okay, now you're overreaching. Oh, this is hard. Hey, how about this one? You haven't had this kind before. Yeah, this is the first time I've seen that. Looks back and forth between the buns and my face. Tomoe-kun, is there any kind of food that you don't like? At the very least, I'd eat any kind of bread here. Oh. Picks one of the many types of bread. Seeing that, the bread lady smiles at her. The nice old lady. Let us eat. At least she doesn't even rat us out for skipping every day. Let's eat. The usual meal begins. The only difference is that Katomi starts with the bread instead of her lunchbox. She must want to check out what's inside. Here, this is your share, Tomoe-kun. Yeah, thanks. Take half the bread she tore off. It must be peanut frosting. It also has some whipped cream. Huh. Is it good? Very good. Her eyes squint as she smiles happily. I can't tell. By the way, about what the bread lady was saying earlier, are your parents college professors or something? Stops chewing and thinks. After a moment she nods modestly. I see. No wonder you're so smart. Completely different, even regarding her parents. Then I guess you make your own lunch since your parents are too busy with work? She nods in agreement again. I see, you must have it hard. I'm used to it. Whispers her answer. It seems that she doesn't like to talk about her family. Whew, yeah, alright, it feels like I should change the subject. I was thinking about what Tomoe-kun, you eat lunch with me every day, but at this rate, I think the teachers will get mad at you. They're getting mad at me regardless. I would tease her, but Katomi is serious about this. I'm really happy you're spending time with me every day, but I'm a bit different from others. That's not something you need to worry about. Yeah, but that's what I thought. We should eat lunch together every day. I shouldn't get in the way of your studies. Wait. We should, okay. Spontaneously fall deep into thoughts. It's not fun being with me. Shake, shake, shake. What? The moment I ask her, she shakes her head left and right. That's not true. It's very fun. I want to always be with you. Must be frantic to express something so embarrassing, but it's so fun that I feel scared sometimes. To be honest, I don't know what she means. I'm starting to feel that being here is much more fun than my boring classes. Even so, if Katomi's being considerate of other people, I want to be cooperative. Right now, Katomi thinks of me as someone special and irregularity. Unless we change things a little by little, Katomi will continue to think that. Alright, That's what I say. Then how about we eat lunch together? Only on Fridays? Okay, Fridays. You're still meeting with me after school. Once you make friends, things will be really different for you. Okay, well that's that. Now I'm gonna eat lots of your cooking. Yeah, I want you to eat a lot. She smiles as if relieved when I start eating.